I always thought that mindset was this hocus pocus, hippy dippy magical word, but I've personally experienced the power of transforming your mindset. It's helped me to maintain over a 100-pound weight loss, to find a career that I'm passionate about, and land a relationship that's turned into a marriage and a beautiful family. And mindset absolutely plays a vital role in what you communicate to men. And in this video, I'm going to break down 3 mindsets that you can use today to be more attractive to high-quality men and ultimately land a great guy. Now, the first mindset is to be not needy. Now, being needy is this idea that you absolutely need and crave a man's affection to find that level of fulfillment and happiness. And you will do anything. You will jump through a ton of hoops to get a guy to like you, even if he deserves it or doesn't deserve it. It doesn't matter. And that is inherently unattractive. So imagine that there's 2 trains at a train station, and one train has a conductor in front that's absolutely begging everyone to hop on the train. Like, come on, please join us. I don't care who you are, we want you on our train. And then right across the way, there's a different train. And this train has a red velvet rope in front of it, and there is a conductor that's there checking everyone, taking applications, making sure that they meet the requirements and are up to the standards. It's like a VIP club. Which train do you want to get in? Everyone wants to be part of a club that won't have them. It's just a natural desire of this idea of scarcity and uniqueness and quality. And for you, if you are absolutely needy and pushy with a guy, for some reason it's human nature that we push away. It repels. It does not attract. I think it's the idea that someone who's needy, who needs something from us, kind of the red flag in our mind pops up and we say, well, is this person unable to manage their own emotions and their own happiness? What else are they going to need from me? Versus someone that has that inherent happiness, we're automatically attracted to it. So what can you do if you're finding yourself overly needy with a guy? Well, the first thing you can do is have more options. Start focusing on meeting other men as well, so you're not solely focused on just one person and you feel like this is it, this is my only option. The second thing that you can do is find ways to find fulfillment and happiness outside of the relationship. So if you're finding that you're completely lonely and only focused on meeting the guy, it's going to make it a lot harder for you to have that sense of not neediness. So have other alternative options out there for your fulfillment and for your happiness. One of the best ways to get out of the needy mindset is to focus on helping or giving to other people. So even just the exercise of thinking of one person today and really just holding them in your mind and thinking about, what does this person need? What could really help this person? And maybe just taking one action to brighten their day or one nice gesture. Just the act of getting outside of yourself can immediately transform you from needy to giving, which is so much more attractive and fulfilling. The second mindset that you can have is feeling sexy and attractive. There's something about it when we ourselves feel sexy and attractive that make us more sexy and attractive to other people. I remember that after I lost a bunch of weight, I think it was after I lost maybe 30 or 40 pounds, I went to a mall and I felt good about myself, and immediately when I walked in, I remember a girl looking and smiling at me, and that was one of the first times in years that I had ever felt a woman actually look at me and feel attraction towards me. It was just the most astonishing thing, and I believe it began with me feeling attractive about myself. And I hear this story all the time from women who go through my coaching program, and immediately we run through some mindset activities and exercises, and they'll start getting more messages from guys. They'll start getting noticed out in public more. They'll start getting approached. And this is a direct result, I believe, of how we feel about ourselves. Now, the fastest way to feel more attractive and sexy is by taking actions, not just by writing, lipstick on your bathroom mirror and saying, I love you and you're attractive. That's great, but the fastest way for you to actually feel more sexy and attractive is by taking actual actions that are going to increase how you feel about yourself, that are going to give you more self-esteem and confidence. That could be exercising. That could be dressing in a way that makes you feel confident and attractive. That could be taking dance classes where you move your body and you're practicing moving your body in an attractive way. Actually going out there and taking actions that raise up your self-esteem about yourself is going to be the fastest way for you to feel more attractive attractive, and confident. And if you haven't done so already, please hit the subscribe button beneath this video. It'll help my videos to be seen by more people, which will help me to serve my mission of helping others. And also, you'll be notified of all of my upcoming videos where I go deeper into attracting high-quality men. Now on to the third mindset. The third mindset is being shameless. Now wait a second, Jason, isn't shameless horrible? Isn't that not showering and not caring and just being whatever dirty version of yourself you want to be? No, that's not what I mean by shameless. What I mean by shameless is the idea that if we're taking actions that fill us with shame or guilt, or things have happened in the past that we feel badly about ourselves, it will affect the way that we connect with other people. And it's really important, if you're feeling shame, to really get down to the core and address it. I remember taking an improv class with my friend David, and they had us go up and do a monologue which was a real story about ourselves that might be embarrassing. A girl walked up and she told this story. It was really incredible about how she had IBS, irritable bowel syndrome. And that basically meant that she had certain times where she actually couldn't control her bowels and really had to go to the bathroom immediately. And she was on a trip in California, riding on a bus on Pacific Coast Highway, and she had a flare-up of her IBS, and she had to use the washroom, but there was no bathroom around. She yelled at the bus driver to stop the bus. She ran off the bus. The only place that she could go was into the ocean. So what did she do? She ran all the way to the beach, into the ocean, pulled her pants down and went to the bathroom, and then she had to, get dressed, walk back to the bus, and everyone on this public bus saw what just happened. They all saw her run into the ocean, and she had to, dripping wet, walk back into the bus and sit down and go on, another, whatever it was, multi-hour ride to her destination. But what was so incredible about this story is that afterwards, my friend David and I looked at each other and we both thought the exact same thing. Oh my gosh, this girl is so hot. This girl is so attractive. Why? Why did we both feel that way about this woman? Because she was absolutely shameless. She fully accepted herself, and she felt, or at least she portrayed, that she loved herself regardless of that embarrassing incident, and she didn't have any shame. That level of confidence sparked this really strong internal attraction in us, saying that this girl was incredible. And that story still sticks with me in my mind because I can't understand why the story of IBS attracted me to her so much. And it's absolutely confidence in being shameless. So if you feel shame or guilt, it's because of either two reasons. Either you're currently taking actions right now that are filling you with shame, or something happened in the past that you feel bad about yourself. So here's what you can do. If there's something in the past, I encourage you, the best way to relieve yourself of that shame is to get out of isolation and to talk to someone about it. Talk to someone you trust, talk to someone that's non-judgmental, preferably someone that might have gone through that experience. And if you don't have that in your current social circle, I encourage you to go out and seek that, because shame is one of the few things in our life that really disconnect us from other people and to make it difficult to look someone in the eyes and fully express yourself. And if you're doing or taking actions right now that are filling you with shame, I encourage you to be aware of that and really take actions to counteract that and do the opposite. And if you're having problems and unable to get over that hump, once again, I encourage you to go out there and get support. Sometimes it's hard for us to get support or help for the things that we need most. And especially for a mastery-driven, confident person, we want to take challenges on our own. I encourage you, that's not strength. Go out there and get some support for the things that you need help with, and you'll be amazed at what you can overcome and how powerful it is to relieve yourself of that shame. There's this great quote that I really appreciate. Once your mindset changes, everything on the outside will change along with it. I encourage you to really look at these mindset activities and take some actions, and let me know in the comments how it affected you and how it helped you to be the more attractive, authentic version of yourself. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch these videos and to learn how to be the most attractive version of yourself. And once again, hit the subscribe button and I'll notify you of all of my upcoming videos, and I'll see you next week.